Imagine if I told you that a single adjustment to your daily schedule could completely rewrite your future. You'd probably smile and scroll past, thinking it's another empty promise. But what if I told you that adjustment is simply the moment you open your eyes? I'm not here to sell you a fantasy. I'm here to share what decades of observing the world's highest achievers has revealed. The first hour of your day is the blueprint for your entire life. For over 20 years, I've studied the habits of those who built empires, created masterpieces, and led movements. And a pattern emerged, clear and undeniable. It wasn't talent, luck, or even intelligence that set them apart. It was a sacred, silent hour they carved out for themselves before the rest of the world even stirred. So, I have a proposition for you. It's not a quick fix, but a 90-day experiment. An experiment in reclaiming the dawn. I'm asking you to join me in waking up at 4 a.m. And I'm not just asking you to try it for a week and give up. I'm asking for 90 days, because that's how long it takes to not just form a habit, but to forge a new identity. Before we go any further, I'm genuinely curious. What's your wake-up time right now? Is it 5 a.m., 7 a.m., or does the alarm often lose the battle until 9 or 10? Drop a number in the comments. Be honest. This is your starting line, and there's no shame in where you begin. Let's be real for a moment. The first few weeks of this will feel like a war. Your body will scream. Your mind, that master of self-sabotage, will whisper 1,000 sweet lies. Just one more day of sleep. You deserve it. Start on Monday. But I'm here to tell you, the difference between a life of quiet desperation and a life of purpose is often forged in those early, uncomfortable victories. Look, I'm not going to stand here and pretend this is easy. It's not. It's a conscious choice to step out of your comfort zone. It's choosing the cold floor over the warm blanket, the quiet over the noise, the act of building your dreams over the act of dreaming them while asleep. When the world is unconscious, you will be consciously constructing your reality. Now you might be asking, is this the only path? Can't I achieve my goals waking up at a normal hour? Of course, you can live a decent life waking up at 7 a.m. But my question to you is, are you aiming for decent or are you aiming for extraordinary? Ordinary people follow the sun, extraordinary people rise to meet it. Waking up at 4 a.m. is an act of rebellion against the average. It's a declaration that you are not content to simply exist. Let's look at the biology of it. Your body operates on a circadian rhythm, an ancient internal clock synced with the sun. As dawn approaches, your body begins to release cortisol. This isn't the stress hormone you hear about negatively. In this context, it's your natural alertness system. This cortisol surge begins between 4 and 6 a.m. By waking up at 4, you're catching the very first wave of this biological energy, surfing it before the day's chaos can crash down on you. But it's more than just energy. Think of your mind as a pristine lake in the early hours. No ripples, no mud stirred up from the day's activity. This is when your focus is sharpest, your willpower is at its peak, and your ability to make clear, decisive choices is unmatched. You are essentially borrowing time from a world that hasn't yet made its demands. What happens when you wake up at 7 or 8? Your day starts in a sprint. You're immediately in reaction mode. Emails, messages, breakfast, traffic, the world is dictating your agenda. But at 4 a.m., you are the sole author of your reality. You have stolen back 3 hours from the jaws of obligation. This is your time to be proactive, to build, to think, to become. I anticipate your objection. But I'm a night owl. I can't sleep early. My life doesn't allow it. I understand. We live in a world bathed in blue light. We binge on content until our eyes are heavy, mistaking exhaustion for a life well lived. But that's not living, that's consuming. And consumption is the enemy of creation. So, let's dismantle this, 1 week at a time. Don't try to conquer the mountain in a single leap. We'll climb it gradually. Week 1, if you're sleeping at midnight, just shift to 11:30 p.m. Wake up at 7:30 a.m. That's it. A tiny, almost imperceptible nudge. But it's a start, and your body needs to trust you. Week 2, nudge again. Sleep at 11 p.m. Wake at 7 a.m. Week 3, sleep at 10:30 p.m. Wake at 6:30 a.m. Week 4, sleep at 10 p.m. Wake at 6 a.m. Week 5, sleep at 9:30 p.m. Wake at 5:30 a.m. Week 6, sleep at 9 p.m. Wake at 5 a.m. Week 7, sleep at 8:30 p.m. Wake at 4:30 a.m. And finally, by week 8, sleep at 8 p.m. Wake at 4 a.m. This gives you 82 solid days at 4 a.m. to rewire your brain, to prove to yourself that you are someone who follows through. This gradual shift isn't about forcing your body, it's about partnering with it. Now, the magic isn't in the waking itself. It's in what you do with that stolen time. Having a plan for those hours is non-negotiable. Here's a blueprint for your first 4 hours, 4 o'clock to 4:15 a.m., the anchor. Alarm sounds. Do not think. Do not negotiate. Just swing your legs out of bed. Immediately drink a glass of water. Splash cold water on your face. This is the anchor that secures you to the waking world. 4:15 to 4:45 a.m., the silence. Sit in a quiet space. No phone, no book, no music. Just you and your breath. This isn't about emptying your mind, it's about observing it. Thoughts will come, acknowledge them, and let them drift away. This 30 minutes builds the mental muscle that will keep you calm when the storms of the day arrive. 4:45 to 5:30 a.m., the movement. Wake your body up. It doesn't have to be a gym session. Stretch, do yoga, go for a run, do push-ups. This releases endorphins, clears brain fog, and triggers the release of BDNF, a protein that literally helps your brain grow new connections. You are physically upgrading your mind. 5:30 to 6 a.m., the reset. Take a shower. If you're brave, make it cold for the last 30 seconds. It shocks your system, boosts circulation, and builds mental fortitude. You've already won the hardest battle of the day. 6 to 6:30 a.m., the fuel. Prepare a healthy breakfast. Eat mindfully, without a screen. If your family is awake, connect with them. If not, enjoy the quiet of your own company. 6:30 to 8 a.m., the mission. This is your golden block. Work on your most important project, the one that scares you, the one that will move the needle in your life. Write that book, plan that business, learn that skill. This is where you build your empire. I need to ask you sincerely, are you ready to accept this challenge? Because the resistance will be fierce. In the first few weeks, your old self will fight for its life. It will tell you this is pointless, that you're too tired, that you're different. But that voice isn't you. That voice is the echo of a life you've already outgrown. I've spent a lifetime studying success, and the one truth I've found is this: success is not a single dramatic event. It's the accumulation of small, disciplined choices. And the choice of when you wake up is the first, most fundamental choice of your day. It sets the tone for every choice that follows. So, your new life begins with a single decision. A decision made tonight, before you sleep. A decision to become the architect of your own destiny, starting at 4 a.m. If you're ready to transform, write this in the comments right now: I accept. 4 a.m. 90 days. My life changes. Don't just think it, write it, make it real. Then tomorrow, when that alarm screams at you in the dark, remember this moment, remember your promise, and just get up, just get up. Come back to this video in 90 days. Find this comment section And tell us your story. Tell us what you built, because I know you can. The fact that you're still here, listening to the very end, tells me you have the desire. And that desire is the most powerful force in the universe. Your new life is waiting. It's just on the other side of that alarm clock. It starts tomorrow at 4 a.m. Don't negotiate. Don't hesitate. Just rise. If this message resonated with you, hit the like button to share this challenge with others who are ready to change. And if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to Winds of Thought for more deep journeys into the mind. I know you have it in you. Now, you need to know it too. See you at dawn.